How do you send 10 million requests in 8 minutes in Python? Use a Rust backend. Let me show you. All right, so these are the results. That's 10 million requests in 8 minutes. And these are the tests we did between 400,000 requests submitted at once to about a million requests submitted at once. If you want to find my repo, just search request speed test like that on GitHub, and it should be the only results. If not, just look for my username Laftar. Let's take a quick look at the code. All right, so this is the code. The first thing we do is create the clients, and then we create the workers that actually make the request. If I was to do this again, I'd probably have the client creation and the worker creation happening at the same time, so there's no lag at startup. This is what the worker is doing. Very simple. It's just making a request to my server, my personal server, the one I set up myself. So, we're not like DDoSing someone. There's a lot of tuning that happens on the client side, on the remote side. I'll just show you that quickly, but if you want to like do it, use this, just go to my repo and grab it there. This would not be possible on any side without this tuning. All right, so on the client side, we're increasing the max open files, that's that. And then we're increasing the backlog, that's that. And then we're increasing the FML port range, that's that. And then we're increasing the time wait use, so like ports can stay in use, I guess. And that's that. And then on the server side, again with the backlog queue, you can see that there. And open file limits, that as well. And there's some Nginx tuning, that kind of stuff. So to get 20,000 requests per second, I use the 32 core machine from Vultr. But I was able to get 15,000 requests per second on an 8 core machine. So like I feel like that's not a big enough increase in performance, especially because like when I was running the 10 million requests test, the CPU usage was not high across the board. Even on the 8 core machine, like it was like half the core, half of each core is getting used. So I'm not exactly sure what the bottleneck is. I could do more testing if there's interest, but yeah, I'm sure we can squeeze out more performance from those cores. I probably will like do the. I'm interested in like doing a test with the Rust framework, the Rec, which is what RNet is based on. This is based on RNet. This is using RNet, by the way. Um, I'd probably use Rec and see what I can push out of that because that's like Rust. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, what would you build with this? What could you do with 20,000 requests per second? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk.